And we are live.
Because you're right, they that train show. Here, let me mute myself here.
Look, everybody, I found a stranger. I found Charlie.
Oops. Well. What's it? I'm a ghost.
What's going on, Kittenville? Johnny? Charlie, that's your dog's barking?
Yeah, the little black one. He's barking at a shadow.
You scared of the dark? Scared of the dark?
That says sounded too far away for it to be Haley's dogs.
He's just barking at the wind. Hey.
Our biggest dog, he's about 100 pounds, and he's scared of the dark. Anytime we let him outside, even if we leave the back porch light on, he does not like it. He won't go down the hallway at nighttime going to bed because the lights are turned off. Won't do it.
Just won't do it, huh?
Mm-mm. Now, if you go first, he'll follow you, but after that, nope.
Charlie, you have a request to comment in the chat so somebody can see if they are subscribed to you.
Oh, I apologize. I was right as you asked about the dog. I was going to say, hey, fam. There we are. And yeah, I don't do a lot of videos. I'm getting confused here. I'll watch my live and try to. I'm saying I do have the chat here. Let me plug that in. I'm getting a full bead here on my charger. I can go to the vault. So take a load down. No, yeah, brick therapy. Yeah, Shiny, how are you doing? Kittenville, nice to see you. Mike B. I think.
What's going on, Mike B?
Oh, yes, sir. Well, like for life.
Charlie, when was the last time you went to the Lego store, buddy?
You know, I was gonna go today. Actually, I had to do some work there at Richards, and I didn't have any cash, so it was a flippy flop. Especially nothing was much. I do want to get some of the, I think in their minifigure tower, they've got some of the pumpkin heads, a few other things. Can everybody hear me okay? Am I talking too loud? All right.
You're coming in good.
All right. Say wall to wall, 10 feet tall. Now here comes Bunny Bricks. Tell me I'm too loud.
And I'm sure you're not paying attention to his hunting.
Well, he needs to hunt.
No.
And he's loud and barking. Okay.
Charlie, I'm going in the morning.
Yeah. Well, darn. That's on my path in the morning.
The wife has an appointment to get her port flushed at 10:30. That only takes about 20 minutes, and then I'm heading. Since I'm already going to be in Louisville, I'm going to head that way.
That might be all I look for. I'm gonna just finding my audio. Finding my audio tones here. That might be all I get is maybe some of the minifigs, pumpkin heads. Because everything else was kind of the same. And I think the only thing I'm waiting for is we're going to have something. Hello, Brick Bunnies.
Julian streams has 20 people watching. I stream, I get 4.
You go bomb their chat.
They're missing out.
I ain't worried. I don't care how many people's watching.
I don't know. I'm just saying, you can't pay for, you can't pay for good television, but this is free.
There's nothing left on TV except for I was going to say if Nationals were.
I know. Watch it.
World Series tomorrow.
Is it? Oh, so today's a travel day? Good.
Yep.
Yeah, well.
Watch what you say, Haley. Houston's dear near to Haley's heart.
I can appreciate it. Well, the Cubs have been out since September, so I don't have a horse in this race, but it's the underdog.
Y'all got you a new manager.
Same guy, same as the old. I've been trying to watch the threads on that. David Ross.
He was a player on the World Series.
Yeah, David Ross. They call him Grandpa Ross. All the like half of the script said nope. He's the same as the old, or what do they call it? It was a thing, and so he was like out, and then they were talking about Giardi, used to manage the Yankees, under manager to some other people. Oh, but Madden got picked up by the Angels, so what is that?
What's up, dude, Jude? Yeah, Brick Bunnies, I got it down. It's sitting right there.
Got me. I need like Minority Report. Okay, what was I looking at over here? I'm trying to find that train show.
Hey, speaking of trains, Charlie.
Yes, sir.
Here in a couple weeks, we need to set up a meeting at Madhouse.
Couple of weeks, all right.
And I'm going to need you to bring all the train track you can grab.
For what?
Because I want to try out my custom train. And in my current situation, I can't run a full loop.
Out of what kind of loop?
Like the layout that I got on my table, it's all straight. There's no curves, so I won't be able to run a loop.
Did you give me a ton of? Wait, you have no curves?
Yeah, I have curves.
So you need some curves.
No, I want you to bring straight and curves so I can make a big layout around the floor in Madhouse and run my train.
Is this for sport?
It's so I can make sure it's going to work and it don't fail miserably in Alabama.
You're packing all that to Madhouse?
No, I want to be able to test my train
All right.
on a big loop.
Very well.
And here in the Lego room, I don't have enough table space to put the curves on.
Ah, I see. All right. So you just need like
So if you can bring,
50 curves.
well, no, I need, what's
Well,
it
it's
take?
four per. Oh, just give me a count. It's four per corner.
So 12.
So it would be 16 curves and I don't know.
In a bunch of straights.
Yeah.
All right.
Probably 30 straights would be enough. I just want to make sure it's big enough loop to see if the train's going to hold out.
You running Bluetooth or
Yeah. It'll be Bluetooth.
yeah, they don't have it on here yet. They're right now they're going through December 1st. Oh wait, here we go. Next show. No, wait, that says Louisville. Get that confused. Well, that's one for you, Haley. Are you close to Louisville?
Louisville.
Well, this says Louisville, Texas.
Nope.
I think I have somewhere. I'll run down to the train stop and check. Man, I was all ready last Saturday, but I think you had your Halloween party.
Yeah, my mom had a big old badge going on. It got kind of crazy.
Well,
I didn't think about it.
missed my invite.
I didn't even think about it. I should have invited you over.
Oh, we've got our own zoo. So I couldn't have made it. You should have went live just anyway.
No, there was too many things being said that.
Oh, yeah, you get family together. There's a lot of grudges. I understand. I mean, heck, my mom was in town a couple of weeks ago, and wow. So anyway, yeah, the Disney train. So I'm after that.
You still? I haven't got it. I don't know if I will.
I'm just want the, I guess I could probably just get the instructions for the 8 wide. I mean, finally, what is it? 8? Are they running that 8 wide now? 6 wide, 7 wide on the train. So maybe that's a trend they're going to do. I think there's some
Battery's going dead.
There's some buzz about I think my wife wants some of the hidden side stuff, the high school.
A lot of that stuff's showing up on clearance now, buddy.
We'll see. This is what you do. You wait for it. And then, of course, the new idea set with the dinosaurs. I don't know. But actually could work good. I think I have the city museum. They made a couple, maybe a year and a half ago. That's my backlog. Heck, I just finally, after everything that I've been doing, finally broke out the Ghostbusters Firehouse, try to get that done. I got one more, the 3rd floor to do. But enough about me. Haley, what are you working
I'm doing the drive-in, the movie theater. The movie
Yes.
theater screen.
Oh,
I gotta get it to hold the iPad.
I was after that. I was gonna do something with the Palace Theater and put an old phone on there and get all the superheroes watching the superheroes. I think I have like a downloadable digital form.
Yeah.
Sorry, Hoosier, I didn't mean to interrupt. What
Oh, you're
did you
good.
say?
Go ahead.
Uh,
I'm doing Erica's job building flowers.
how is
No.
that? How is Epica?
She's doing all right.
She's not. She got sick yet this year from school?
No.
Knock on wood.
Jackson's getting over a little cold as we speak, but nothing.
It's the weather change.
Yep.
Kentuckiana crud. I don't think I've had a clear sinus since California. That was 15, 20 years ago.
And I did go into Walmart today and grabbed a couple of base plates.
Ah,
I damn near bought the big city set that has the donut shop or whatever.
I just ordered the donut pieces.
I kept looking at it and I was like, "Do I get it?"
Just order the pieces you need.
I want the vehicles.
Hmm.
It ain't so much about the pieces.
is it Walmart exclusive?
No.
Is it if it's at Target, you get like gift cards? They do. I just got one. Well, but now they've. Let me see what this one is.
No, Lego's usually excluded from any of the
Yes,
Target gift card stuff.
so many times. Except now, if it says like you get a $10 gift card with other purchase, then you can get that $10 off of the purchase. I think that's sort of the racket I run is that, okay, so I'm here to buy other things. I buy the other things and then I get the $10 gift card. And then the $10 gift card is then applied to the purchase.
Yeah.
And then apply the $10 purchase to another Lego purchase. When they do like coming up to Christmas, they do, buy this, buy one, get one half off. Meyer does this a lot. Oh, that is a sweet donut. I want it. And it's got
Yeah, but they make you spend so much. You spend $100 to get $10.
they got speckles on it.
It's printed. It's printed, right? It ain't a sticker.
Printed because of the curve pieces. Yeah, I placed an order for the battery, those train battery packs, and I picked up the donuts while I was in the store.
Oh, you got the crane. Those are some new pieces.
Yeah, I got to get some other stuff paid for.
Around this. That's a new little. I like that in the dark blue as well.
It looks like a Technic fender. Yep.
Well,
Because it has those holes on either side. This part is the Technic cars.
I see Technic pins in there.
Yeah. On some of the large Technic vehicles, like the Bugatti, it has those pieces.
I've seen that toys print before. But yeah, I could go with that van, and they've got a new TV van.
Huh? I still have the 1996 little TV van. These are really tiny.
I've been getting some of the panels and a couple of the copters, and I mean, what's the list on that? Hold on. Yes, well, $89 is not. That's Amazon 89. See, wait for Amazon to run their specials too.
Yeah, I think that's what it was at Walmart. Was 79 or 89 or something.
Yeah. Walmart 89.
Those green base plates were running a sale on Walmart or Amazon right now.
Yeah, I price matched Walmart's website. I got them for $4.99.
Good.
What? But I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 minifigures. 790 pieces. It's almost
What's going on, Brick Hive?
Hi, everybody.
Hey, Brick Hive. I almost wore that shirt today. I wore this instead.
Trust me, I know what I'm doing. I tell you, man, I'm a big fan of t-shirts. I love t-shirts.
I've got probably as many t-shirts as Lego, so hope I didn't scare him off. Ghost.
It's the mustache, man. It's the mustache.
The mustache.
It says his device is not connected.
Oh, that's a little coffee truck. I thought that was an ice cream little cart. Are they doing this with the trikes? Ooh,
Yeah,
that's
it's a new piece. It's pretty cool.
Oh,
I mean, has the chat light died? My chat hasn't moved in 20 minutes.
let me get back there.
Bunny Bricks TV with the partridge and a pear tree. Oh, there it goes. It moved.
Hey, sorry.
Hive. Oak Castle's up. What's up, Reed? Oh, and Brick Hive's back.
What's
There you
up, Armiac? Minifigure collector. I think
See, I'm not even playing. Am I not playing?
I think Butt Chop may be gracing us with his presence.
Oh, Dude Jude's here too. Hey, Dude Jude.
Hey, dude, Jude.
Oh, Bubba's still there.
Yeah, I was catching some of his Chima Day. Is it a national holiday, Chima Day?
Oh, so that was legit?
Yeah.
That's Butt Chop's holiday. He started it.
I saw Butt Chop posted it, but I didn't know if it was like a legit thing or it was a Butt Chop thing.
It's a Butt Chop thing, but I guess it's official.
I mean, no, that's cool. I didn't know if like it was Lego official or something.
Now we got all the Chima characters. It's gonna be official, man. We're making
I'm
it
okay with that. It's like Fabuland. Let's Fabuland. We've got who's the other go-to?
It's fine.
Galador. We could do lots.
Oh yeah. I don't know. Seems like every day out there is some type of national hug your sister day or something crazy. Every day is something different. So why not Chima Day?
Why not?
Then we'll have National Minifigure Day.
But I can't lie. I don't know anything about Chima.
Me neither.
I mean, I've seen some of the stuff looks kind of cool, like with the animals and all that, but I don't know anything about them.
I'll tell you what's bad. I think I know more about Star Wars than I do Chima, and I hate Star Wars.
See, Buckchop now needs to come in here and explain Chima.
Where's Buckchop? Should I call him?
I sent him a
Oh, he
message.
didn't have a phone.
Somniac says, you ain't missing anything, Have.
So I hear.
You know that Chima is going to be super ultimate collectible item later on. 'Cause
I don't
that's-
even know. Is it still going?
No,
Oh.
it's been discontinued for a while.
Oh, okay.
But
They were
No,
going
it's
to expire. They were going to retire Ninjago, and it was like Star Trek. People said, "No, you better not."
Really? I was wondering about that because I thought it was like it stopped, and now it seems huge.
And now they're doing like classic sets. There's Legends of Ninjago.
well,
But
after 11 seasons, they're
Wow. Yeah, I tip my hat to them. I mean, that's impressive for any kind of show, you know.
All right, Reed. Have fun bowling, buddy.
still. The league started.
Bye, Hope Castle.
see, Reed.
Minifigure collector says I'm an expert on the subject of Chima.
You know, like I always say, you know, whatever floats your boat. You know, like right here. I mean, Star Wars is probably my favorite theme in Lego, and Hoosier doesn't even like Star Wars. It's just whatever, you know, whatever you like.
I mean, I'm not gonna say I don't like the Star Wars sets that I have built. They were fun. It's not my cup of tea.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the world would be a boring place if everybody's cup of tea was the same, you know?
Rick Bunny's TV says I stopped caring about Chimo when they came out with the Mastodons and the Saber-tooth Tigers, and it was fire versus ice. Isn't that what where Hope Castle got all his ice bears from?
Yeah, because they were all clans. They're different clans. So you got the crocodiles, the lions, the bears, the weird spider things, the wolves, the birds. You know, so they have to, you know.
Yeah, I got home from work today, and I don't know, I guess it was just an exhausting day, but like I fell asleep. I just woke up like an hour, maybe 45 minutes ago.
Oh wow,
Yeah, it was weird.
I've had those days.
And I was like, well, I must have been tired.
Yeah, I've had those days.
Yeah, I tell you, some days, especially in the summer, they just take the life right out of you. That heat, man. Well, I'm seeing the light at the end of the tunnel for Assembly Square.
Oh, you almost finished with it?
I'm getting there. I mean, I'm on the last little batch of pieces here.
Brick Bunny's TV says my favorite was the skunk. Robbie says he's within like 20 figures to having them all. Brick Bunny's TV says we have a whole bunch of wolves because my wife loves wolves, and I won the big Phoenix Temple, but haven't built it.
Yeah, I'm curious, minifigure collector. You say you're 20 figures to having them all. Is it something you want because you're literally like a minifigure collector, or just you like Chima in general? Because I guess if you were like a hardcore minifigure collector, you know, you might want to get the minifigures.
I think it's both with him on the Chima. But I could be wrong.
Well, God, this is gonna be embarrassing. I haven't been down here too long.
Bubba says I had all the large sets, but broke them down a few years ago. Most were Philly Brickfest prizes.
Probably a lot of interesting parts. I can't really recall. The only thing I can really think of is just like the animals with like the gear on them and stuff. But you know, it's interesting because even though I do have like my favorite themes, there are times I see in other themes that I don't really collect things that I like. Like Friends is kind of like one of those. Oh, look at that! He's got one of the. There you go.
Friends is all about the colors and the accessories.
Yeah, that's kind of the only reason I got Chima.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Well, hey, and that's fitting actually, because it's that could be a good Halloween theme. Let me put this around. Got the camera backwards. It's like, and I get a lot of these bats, the bat wings.
Uh-huh.
I got a bad. I need to change this light. Put a shade on it. But yeah, some of the purples.
Oh wow. Actually, that's pretty cool, man. That bat.
Yeah. So maybe is that where did I put the stream at? I get those bats, and I thought they were just Batman stuff, but I just never. Yeah, it was in my dark ages, and then ultimately when I got back to it, I was like, okay, what do you spend your money on? And then it came down to clearance Lego. So a lot of what I was getting was clearance Chima just for the parts. You camp on it, but at the same time, yeah, you float your own boat, and so I ended up more into city, more into trains. What else up here? Marvel superheroes, that kind of thing. So you go with your flow. In other words,
Yeah.
find your tribe.
Yeah, I always kind of
See,
pictured
like,
it as like almost like a river, and the river is your money, and every so often it streams out into different different little areas. Like when I get a different theme or something like that. But I was interested in what Haley was saying about like the friend stuff about the colors and accessories. Because yeah, they are definitely big on that. But sometimes I see just things that I think would look good in the city. Like I remember I got the hot dog truck or cart, or well, I guess
Hot dog truck. Yep.
Yeah, I mean that was a really really cool build. And then like I got this what is it, the art? Yeah, the art studio. But like, that's a cool. I really like that building. The color scheme sometimes really throw me off, obviously, but I just really like a lot of the structures that they put out. Ninjago is another thing. Like I don't really collect Ninjago, but every once in a while I'll see something really cool. Like that one set that they just came out with that has the three-tailed wolf. Yeah, it's like a three-tailed wolf or something like that.
I know, different.
Speaking of wolves, speaking to everything, and I think I caught some of your stream yesterday. And also we talked about my mustache a minute ago. Ron Swanson says you don't half-ass two things, you whole-ass one thing. And sorry, PG, but it is what it is. So at the point where you find your tribes, you find what puts a glow on your face, and then you stick to that. And wow, I need like a shade or something on that.
Yeah, I've still been trying to figure out a good lighting technique.
Yeah, but as far as friend sets go, if it's clearance, if it's something, they have all the glass. They have so much good glass, and they've got all the good stuff. I mean, talk about if anybody's been to Miami, you get one of these Art Deco buildings. It's like,
I mean, I probably have 4 or 5. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know, at least a few of their sets in my city.
Oh, it's good to go.
The only thing is, what's that?
So many good friend sets, and it's like, well, even where is she? Thinking Major Mayhem, Lego Movie 2. So anyway, I was talking out of turn. Go ahead.
No. It's no. I mean, it's just saying, they're really cool stuff. I mean, like I said, the color schemes kind of throw me off a little bit. And actually, also, I don't like their minifigures. What do they call them? The mini dolls or something like that? I don't know.
Yeah.
The only bright side to it is the hair pieces and all that fit the regular minifigures. So I always like that.
It was here's some.
But I have like a whole a drawer almost full of just these minifigure dolls, man. Like I figured I was gonna just take them or donate them or give them to somebody or something. Because I'm not gonna do anything with them. I know that.
If you've got have a bricks and minifigs at our location here, but eBay, I mean, somebody somewhere, you never know.
I guess I can give it a shot. I don't even know what if I was gonna sell them like on eBay, what I would even sell them for. I mean, very little, I guess.
Market. Well, that and they've also got critters.
Oh,
like this, it's got the little squirrel.
Yeah, that's another thing I like about them. I like a lot of the the animals that come with them, and
Yeah.
stuff you wouldn't see in the normal Lego stuff.
We've got bunnies. We have bunnies here. I think Haley's still at. Is your bunny okay, Haley?
Oh yeah, she's still alive.
Okay, cool. So we've got rabbits. So we try to collect every bunny that Lego has to offer. And even in Duplo, I've got one of the plushies either way. So at the point where it's the little things. It's the little things.
What's going on, randoms?
Hi, randoms Lego.
Well,
So and also like because of some of the pieces I won't use in the sets or I haven't found a use for, like so I have a lot of interesting colors. I think once I have enough of them, I'll try and just build some type of structure or something out of them.
yeah, when you buy sets that you normally don't buy, or especially themes, you kind of. Because I know with friends and even in Chicago, like I learned a few new building techniques.
Yeah,
I
that
was like,
too.
oh, I haven't seen this in my regular lineup, but
Yeah.
yeah.
And actually, in my line of work, I come across a lot of stuff that's thrown out, and I've come across plenty of Lego. And ironically, most of the Lego sets that I come across like that are friend sets. And actually, I don't know what set number it is, but it's the roller coaster with the blue tracks. It came out, I think, a couple years ago. I've got that whole set just sitting in a box under these tables right now.
The pirate or
The Friends roller coaster.
Yeah.
It has
yes.
has the 1x4 track.
Yeah, and it's got the Ferris wheel. I can't remember what else it is.
It's a good set. It had a lot of stuff. It has a lot of parts in it.
Yeah, I if I have room eventually, if I could put it in the city, I'd like to kind of put it next to the pirate roller coaster that I'll be putting in there eventually. But I guess we'll see.
Yeah, I think the kids. We let the kids build it and they destroyed it. It's in pieces.
The track reminded me of something that I'd kind of like to do eventually one day in my city. I don't know how feasible it will be because I don't know if Lego will put out more of it. But I think the only person I've really seen that I can think of that's done it is Alex Nunes, and he has that the not train track but the
monorail.
I think monorail. Yes. I love the whole concept of a monorail, kind of going through your city. But that's what those blue tracks kind of remind me of, was like a monorail track.
I know the blue ones. They did a black versions for Indiana Jones and a DC one. Had a Harley Quinn on a motorcycle in it.
Oh, wasn't there like the Joker Mansion or something that had one? Wait,
well,
that was a different color, maybe.
No, that's the new roller coaster piece.
Oh,
I think it was
right.
Yeah,
roller coaster. Not.
There was an alien ship that used that as those sections. I can't remember what it is. I've been picking up both in gray.
Well, I'm pretty sure there was a monorail set in the space theme, wasn't there? Like years ago.
Oh yes, but monorail track is. I haven't seen the Nunez. I think I saw Jangbricks do. There was a trolley in a shopping center that used that the 2 wide. I
Well, he took the orange trolley and
Yes.
converted it to the track.
to power functions, right?
Yeah. Yep.
But I know that track you're talking about, but with that track, I mean, similar to, similar to this, but just that much narrow, right? So that would be
Yeah, that's right. It was an actual train track. It wasn't like a monorail track. What was I thinking about? Yeah, I think it's just because it was so much smaller,
Yeah, it's not this train track. It's an extra. It's 2 studs shorter or less width. But then the trouble with that, they only had ups and downs and then curves. There were no straights. There were no ups and downs.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that.
Because then they developed this, which was the coaster, which was different. Where they had that was.
Yeah, I think they were all.
Yes, that's it. What you got there?
Yeah.
Oh, look at you all here. You got to do this. Hand him that one. If you go up. Wait. Why am I doing a flip?
Hold on.
Hold on, Hoosier. Here, and then you grab it. There you go. Wait, Hoosier.
It's really difficult.
We did this last week. Go ahead.
Yeah, we'll just make a ramp.
If you turn it, you make a complete circle. All of us had a piece.
I had such a hard time doing that with the camera.
Well, then after that, then they did from the Batman arc or the Batman one, and then it went to the Friends set, and then the Pirate Roller Coaster, and that's a whole nother mode for that.
Yeah, it had a lot of interesting parts, but yeah, that's for another day. God, I have so much random Lego and random sets that I haven't even touched yet.
They're all fine, Matt.
Old Friends Theme Park, Brick Bunny's TV says. Yeah, I came across some real random sets and just some of those, boxes I found that had been thrown out and stuff. There was a SpongeBob pirate ship type set. Pirate ship's maybe too strong of a word. It's like a real smaller ship.
Help me out,
it came with a ghost guy or something.
Davy Jones.
Yes, I think that's it. Yeah, I have to look up the exact name.
That was the Flying Dutchman.
Flying Dutchman. Thank you very much.
Right. So I got that. I got a really cool. I don't know where it's at right now, but a Jurassic Park dinosaur. And then it also got it came with like this giant helicopter with like this undercarriage that's empty. I guess you could grab the dinosaur or something and pull it up towards the helicopter.
The dino. I think it's 2000. Was it? Oh,
because it's definitely one of the older Jurassic Park ones, not the newer.
There was a Dino Attack series.
It's a really sweet dinosaur too.
Okay, here you go. That's what I was saying about the alien spaceship with that track.
Ooh,
you get enough track.
I've been wanting to get one of those anyways, just because I want to just take that ship and I want to put Rick and Morty in it.
Oh, yes.
I've been dying to do that, but it's one of those little projects. I'm like, one day. I'll get to it.
You got me, man. You got me.
Season
4, right? November.
Yes.
But we only get 5 episodes for this.
Heck yeah,
for this
man.
year. Yeah.
Well, I think it's because it's separated.
It's holidays.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know they I want to say 12, 13 episodes. I can't remember. I don't know. It's tough because you got to wait so long.
Now, what is she? Is she like? Is this Is she
Just
telecasting?
Does look like a
Here's the
reporter.
Spin Man.
She's reporting on the alien attack.
Wow, I don't remember. I don't think I've ever seen that. That body, or torso, whatever, for that alien is really cool.
I'm reminded of what was that like B movie? Oh gosh,
Hey, Trigger Brick. Hey, Brick 25.
taking me back.
Well, see, because that stuff was in my dark ages, so it's hard to.
Yeah.
Really...
Well, they end up at our bulk table all the time, and I've got like half of that, but I do understand. Yeah, and that is Rick and Morty's ship, or Rick Sanchez. That's his ship.
Minifig Collector. It's only 10 episodes. Man, I thought they did a couple extras this season, but I don't know. It's hard to keep up. And plus, Dan Harmon and I can't think of the other guy's name right now, but yeah, they can be a little mysterious sometimes. As far as
I think they were like, but what they're saying now is that they're like working on, like series, like season 6 at the same time. So one of these things where something else about, like November, nobody watches TV because of Christmas, because of the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
So they're breaking it up. I think this is is anybody watching The Watchmen lately?
You talk about the new one on HBO?
The new HBO?
I don't have HBO, but it looks good.
It's something, and I'm just lucky. Do you have Amazon Prime? You can sometimes add it. You can sometimes add it just for, I think we. But anyway, I was going to say, everybody playing at home, that is 7065 Alien Mothership.
Oh, the Mothership.
And I guess let me find that movie I was talking about. It's Halloween, aliens, Area 51. I mean, however you what was that movie?
What, alien movie?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. It had like
Independence
it had
Day?
like John Belushi in it.
Was it a comedy or drama or horror?
It was like weird. It was like not your typical. It wasn't like. Now I'm getting all this. It was.
He said it was weird.
It was. Gosh.
Because usually I'm pretty good with movies.
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank.
I was gonna say Independence Day 2, Haley. That was the one I thought.
It didn't get a lot of buzz. It just was like one of these sort of just.
Was it kind of recent? Maybe a decade ago? 20 years?
No. I'm gonna say 20 years.
All right, let's look them up.
I'm working too here. Let's see here. Well, when I say alien movies, of course I get Alien.
And you said John Belushi? I don't remember him being in any alien movie.
Trying to remember who else was in it. But it was like they came in, and the only image I have is they were like the green squiddly people were addressing
Mars Attacks.
the Congress, and they like bombed everybody with acid.
It might be Mars Attacks, minifigure collector.
Mars Attacks.
That was a wild movie. That was a Johnny Depp movie. Not a Johnny Depp. Tim Burton movie.
That's why it's so wild.
Yeah.
It was Mars Attacks. You are correct, sir. Thank
Good
you.
call,
Right
minifigure
here.
collector.
Bump it out.
Robbie,
call, bro.
Yeah, that was a weird one, man.
Oh,
It
but
was
it
funny,
had
though.
it had the best Joker. Oh my God, Pierce Brosnan.
There's a lot of famous people in that movie, like Jack
Exactly.
Nicholson. I can't remember who else was in that movie, but I remember Jack Nicholson. I think he was the president.
Jack Nicholson. I saw his face here, and I said, "That's the guy."
Yeah, man.
But yes, so yes, there you go. There's a costume. Mars Attacks. Thank you. And so I guess once Elon Musk gets to Mars, then they're going to attack.
There you go.
Keeping it poignant.
Nope. Yep. That looks like the little alien guy. That's funny.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab the other laptop.
Oh, now I got to watch this. Oh, they're a comic book?
I think it was based off an old TV show or comic strip or something.
Yeah. Layman sounds familiar. I'm seeing a comic book cover here. Layman, he sounds familiar.
Yeah, I do know that name.
Maybe he's
Yeah,
an artist.
I remember watching that movie when it came out. So bizarre. Only Tim Burton can make a movie like that. Yeah, a Tim Burton movie I've never seen is that Sweeney Todd movie.
I'm
Never
not,
seen
not a
that.
Johnny Depp
Not
fan.
seen that either. Yeah, it's John Layman. He did some Batman Eternals.
Batman's been coming out with some good comics lately, like some really good stories. They got some really good writers putting out some good stuff.
Let me see if he's got the rights. Let's see. Yeah, so yeah, it's John Layman is the author of some of that. Mars Attacks. And then Secret of Sinister House, Outer Darkness, Daredevil. Oh wait, no, these are something else. Chew. I have
My
not,
buddy told me about that comic. He said it was really good.
Yeah.
I think that's more of an independent comic.
Yeah. Where was I? I got distracted. But yes, oh right, the train tracks. Yes. You should do that, Rick and Morty, or maybe something close, like you could do, like a friend set would be Ricarda and Ricarda and Marta with those is that teal? What color is that?
The tracks?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would probably go with teal, but maybe even like yeah, I think they're teal. Yeah. I like them though. It's weird. I just don't know what to do with them yet.
It's well, I don't know what I'd hate to open the pen. I don't know what to do with this except for write notes with my Lego pen. I mean, what am I gonna do with that? Hang it on the wall, the ink will dry, and then
Yeah, there's a lot of random Lego stuff like that I kind of would like to have, but like you said, I don't know. I just like a Lego pen. I don't know if I'd write with it very much or something. You know, I just buy it, I guess, for nostalgia reasons. But
it's something to, yeah. Well, it was like bricks. It was actually. Well, there's a thing. Half price books. I need to hit that store for a minute because they started to buy Legos now. Oh, sorry. I put an S on it. But I'm still trying to get all the Blacktron together to make up Blacktron Alpha. So one of these days, it'll all make sense. Here, speaking of making sense, two-headed elephant. Anybody?
Hey, there's Hoosiers, buddy.
Hold on. What I miss?
we were talking about quite a few things.
I heard Haley say
we were talking about alien movies and John Layman.
Batman. I think we mentioned Batman.
You gotta show Hoosier what he missed, Charlie.
Tim Burton. What's that?
Yep.
You gotta show Hoosier what he missed.
Oh, Tim Burton and he got fired because of McDonald's.
What?
That they were doing Happy Meals. Just, I'm kind of a weird, you know, everybody's a little weird. Apparently, what I heard was that he did he did Batman movies, and then McDonald's was trying to make Happy Meals for the Batman movies, but they were so dark that the parents were like, "Oh my gosh, I'm going to take my kid to see this."
I'm not sure about the Batman thing, but I do recall reading something about, and this was a while ago, a Happy Meal, but I think it was with Disney, and I want to say it was.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was something to do with like the toys and all that. But when Batman '89 came out, yeah, I think I was like 12. And I remember going to see that with my dad, and it like blew my mind. It was crazy. It blew my mind because that was
it's like now we're all just.
But
now we're all damaged
superheroes. I don't know. It seems like the whole superhero genre, at least with movies or series, they're either trying to go weird or almost like gory, you know, or extreme, like shock treatment kind of thing. Because I don't know if you watched the Boys.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, that's and the comics even crazier. But I mean, I liked it. It was good. It's a very interesting take on all of them. Because yeah, you got to think, man. If somebody like a Homelander was real, that would be really scary.
Oh, the same thing with the Watchmen. You know, like the comedian and Osmondius. You know, it's either well, heck, even Osmondius and I want to say Newtonian, but Dr. Manhattan.
Yeah, I heard that
Like,
he's actually in this series.
well, if you watch the movie, but of course I never read the comics, and so I was unaware about the squid.
Yeah, that was, but you know what? That honestly, and that was a weird change, don't get me wrong, but that was really like the only thing they really changed in the movie.
Yeah,
They did such a good job, man, putting that comic up on a screen.
and like a sleeper, and now, but the thing that some other
in the series, so the squid happened. Like,
in the series, yes. In the new series, yes. It's like it rains squids.
So it is, because I heard it was going to be a sequel. So it literally is a sequel to the comic book. It's not like a part of the movie. You know,
they just dropped that first episode, and without any spoilers, except for the squid, which was already in the comics, there's sort of like there's sort of factions, you know, and it's hard to describe, but they sort of took it back to they based it off of the comics. And the thing I have with that in the squid is that some of the learnings I've done with H.P. Lovecraft with his Cthulhu, which may have, you know, sort of been a thing for the other guy. I can't remember his name, but
what, Alan Moore?
Alan Moore, yeah. So but everything that's old is new again.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think. Cthulhu was maybe the squid was an homage, but either way, I'm not writing myself lately.
What's going on, Ninja?
But I do have friends, Teal.
Yeah.
I think this is from Mystery Machine. I'll put that somewhere else. I was trying to get a train on this track. I do have a train on the track, but
Ninja, I have not seen Brightburn. I've seen a lot of clips, and I saw the after credit scene, which I thought was really interesting. But I'm one of those people where I don't care if I get spoiled by a movie. I always spoil myself for movies.
It gives me something to watch for. You know, you just watch a movie one time, it's like, oh, well, what am I watching? And then I watch a spoiler any day.
Yeah, I mean, a spoiler is not going to deter me from watching the movie, and it's not really going to ruin it for me either, I guess. But, you know, to each their own. But Brightburn does look really cool. I mean, that's a scary concept, too. Because it's like, if that was real, I have no idea, like, what anybody would really do, you know?
Actually, no spoilers here. I haven't seen the Joker yet, and it's on my list.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but good stuff about that.
Yeah. Well, apparently it's going to break a record for an R-rated movie, which is and the only record before that was Deadpool.
Yeah, and before Deadpool, I think it was as far back as Blade.
Could be.
Because I saw this video the other day about the box office superhero movies, and it was like a chart, and like, you know, for each, it went by like the time frame, so it would go bigger as time went on.
Sure.
And of course, like the first Superman stayed there for a long time, and it wasn't until like '89 when Batman came out and Batman didn't even beat it at first. it sat by a second for a really, really long time. And then Avengers came out like years later and it just shot right up and everything changed after that. But
And now it's and now Scorsese and the other guy can't stand it.
I mean, I see what they're saying. I just don't really agree. I mean, but I do see what they're saying. I mean, obviously, you know, the superhero movies and stuff, of course they're cinema, you know, of course they are, you know, but it's a completely different type of cinema than, you know,
What was Flash LaRue? I mean, think of The Lone Ranger was in cinema. I mean, they're different. Give it a name. I mean, exactly. There's just no sense in arguing about it.
Yeah. But you know, to each their own. I mean, like a lot of people have said, especially I've seen interviews with the movie stars like you know, Robert Downey Jr. and whatnot, and Samuel L. Jackson, and you know, they all say, man, like it's, you know, it's just everybody's entitled to their opinions, and obviously Scorsese and them, you know, I mean, they've definitely made their mark in movies. There's no doubt about that. I mean, you can't argue that fact.
But
yeah,
you know, it's like, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying it's not for everybody, you know.
Oh, I think Haley was saying something.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hello, Haley.
Hello.
Oh, I was saying, I was just gonna say the Russo brothers. What? You got something to say? I mean, classic. I mean, Coen brothers. I mean, these are real people. Scorsese, it's like Scorsese. It's like you're a different generation.
I mean, I think a lot of what it is too. And this is something I was reading about when somebody was talking about this. Is obviously things change over time, you know, through the generations, and not just that. With that comes different tastes and different things become popular. They might be similar, but they're going to be obviously different. And they're saying like more movies kind of like what they do, like Scorsese and them. They're becoming like more almost. They're just not getting as much, I guess, airtime. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because they don't sell as well as the Marvel movies, and as we know, I mean, it's money, man. Money talks. And if you're going to make over $1 billion on a superhero movie compared to whatever you would make off of, you know, like a Godfather type movie or something, then yeah, you know, they're going to put money and play a lot more of the superhero movies. It's just how capitalism works. It doesn't mean like those other movies are going to go away, or it doesn't mean that they're bad or worse or anything. It's just about anybody, you know, everybody's opinion, what they like. I mean, one of my favorite movies ever, I mean, I don't have like a number one exactly, but up there is The Boondock Saints. I don't know if you've ever seen that, but I mean, that movie. I love that movie. Like the whole concept of it, the way it was directed and filmed, and the actors, and it was great.
Is it dead?
What's that?
Is it dead?
Yeah, the cat scene is the best.
Oh,
That scene.
that's
Now I gotta watch it. Well, that was
oh, that was so hardcore, man.
he went on to do. He was The Walking Dead. He was
Daryl.
Oh yeah, that's right. And I don't know if that's where he got to start, but that's where I first saw him.
Right. And I you know, you wouldn't have thought, but I saw that movie back in the day, and I think, well, now that's a good movie. And also, the cop in that show. Yes,
yeah,
exactly. and he is a master, and he's got one coming out called The Lighthouse.
Yeah, with Robert Patterson, right? It's like in black and white or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you don't kill. Don't fight a seagull. You
No,
know,
I
like,
haven't
oh my
seen
God,
it.
I got to see this.
At work, I was kind of skimming through some stuff, and I saw part of that trailer, but I didn't hear any of it, and I didn't get to watch the whole thing. I was trying to remember to go back and watch it because I was like, that looks interesting.
And he, well, speaking of Halloween, he did that one movie with he was the vampire, Nosferatu. And like he was playing the guy who played Nosferatu.
Yeah, there are some actors they're just phenomenal, man. I mean, there's some good actors, but there's some actors that they're just amazing.
And some of these actors as well never get an Oscar.
Yeah, I know.
So
but,
you know the fix is in.
It's and look, I don't want to act like I know exactly what I'm talking about, but it feels like a lot of the times the awards or something like something doesn't feel quite right sometimes about them.
They were talking about Robert Downey Jr. Getting at least a nomination for Infinity War or Endgame,
dude,
and they didn't put it up.
I cried when he died in the movie, man. It was heartbreaking, man. It was a really good performance. I mean, especially like with Tom Holland, and then Gwyneth Paltrow, and all. I mean, it was sad, man.
It was that was some deep.
Oh, I didn't like the last Avengers.
I had mixed emotions about a lot of stuff, but I've seen every except for Homecoming, but I don't really count that because technically it's Sony. But I've seen every single MCU movie in the theater. And
we
you
seen
kind of grow up. What's that?
Yeah, we like watching all the Marvel movies, but we came out of that one and we were just like, what the crap was that?
That was the end of a decade. That was 23 movies, 10 years. They've done it, is like what do they say? So many Easter eggs in that, but these are brains, big brains. But
I'm very curious.
They also want to pave the way for other, new stuff. What Black Widow's getting her origin story.
Yeah, finally she gets her own movie.
Yeah,
after everyone had to die first for her to get her own movie.
Marvel really messed up with that, in my opinion.
Well, they took the nod from Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman grossed, and so now it's like, well,
the thing is, it doesn't matter, if it's a female. I mean, just because it's, it's a matter of a good story, and like Wonder Woman was a fantastic story. I mean,
as long as Weinstein's not producing.
What's that?
Oh, as long as Weinstein's not producing.
But yeah, it's about writing compelling characters.
Sorry, Shade.
So yeah, I mean, and Black Widow, awesome, such an interesting character. Just being a spy and then her background and everything, and they could have done that a lot sooner, in my opinion. They could have done it before Captain Marvel.
No, they could have easily done it after they introduced her from the Iron Man 2, when she came in and she like throwing people around, and they could have easily done something even after the Avengers, because that's when they showed Hawkeye a little bit more. But and then now they're trying to make
that guy's in hot water. Sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'll come back to that.
Nope. Just feels like they're all trying to make up. Well, or they're trying. It's either trying to make up, or they're just like, well, we finished the Avengers. We gotta keep making something, keep the fans coming back. So let's do all these little spin-off movies that we should have done.
Yeah. Yeah, she should have been established as a just like what they did with Thor and Cap and Iron Man and their own, Yep. I mean, dude, even Ant-Man,
he got his own movie, and I love Paul Rudd. So
yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love him too, man. It's a great movie, but it's just I like Black Widow too, man.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Batteries
It-
in.
it- yeah.
Yeah, Ninja, they did take over the box office.
Who is it? I think Collecting and I had a long discussion of how we didn't like the last movie, and we broke it down to, I think it was comic book, the comic book Marvel fans versus the movie Marvel fans, where it
I get so mad at some of my friends that get all they get all snooty about stuff like that, and I'm like, guys, they're bringing in more people, like more people start because back when I was young, nobody, cared about comics.
Oh, you have a passenger, sir.
Oh, is that a
You have a
snake?
passenger?
Yeah,
You should
well,
open the
actually,
door
this
and let
is what
him in.
happens. You leave your stuff outside for a day. There's one there, and actually another one right
Mine,
there.
hold on. My
Oh,
train.
You gotta love stink bugs.
Yeah, they're all over Maryland.
My train. My train, not yours. Oh my.
Yeah, I was washing some Sterilite bins earlier, and one crawled up the he crawled up the line here. All right, well, let me take these outside. Smoke break anyway.
So, Haley, was there any particular criticism about the in-game? Like anything in particular that really bugged you?
Like the fact that it literally felt like Infinity War, but they did it again, and then they added some comedy scenes, which I enjoyed. The flashback, Back to the Future moments.
Uh-huh.
And then they're like, okay, let's do everything again and see if we can get it right. Oh no, we messed up. This didn't work because we messed it up the first. I don't know. It was just felt like a giant slap in the face.
Well, my problems. I mean, because I like the movie as far as the spectacle, and the battles itself, But yeah, my problem, and I probably looked a little much into it, but it was just I don't know. There seemed to be some inconsistencies, especially because once you start messing with time travel and stuff, you got to be really careful.
Yeah.
And it's funny because Dan Harmon from Rick and Morty, he says that's why they don't do time travel because it gets too messy, too complicated. I mean, jumping from parallel universes is one thing, but yeah, when you start messing with time. Yeah, because there's some things that didn't make sense. Like when Cap went back, how did that work out? Because
He went back, but he stayed.
right. So
You go back and you kill Hitler.
but think about it. Think about this. Haley, I mean not Haley, that's her real name. Carter, Agent Carter.
Yeah.
I mean, she had kids, and then their kids had kids. So essentially, if Cap went back and stayed with her. So what? Like their kids don't exist anymore? It's there's a lot. And then what about the Cap from that timeline? I don't know. It's just really weird.
Kissed the other agent in Civil War.
Yeah. Then what about her?
He's "What's up, Cap?"
Was it Agent 13?
Yeah.
Hey, BFAB. I agree. Both Ant-Man films were amazing.
Oh no, I liked both of them. Well, the second one was.
Yeah, the second one wasn't as good, I don't think, but
it was still there.
Yeah.
And,
Hi, Shy Time.
But did anybody see? I don't know. Is the veil lifted on Far From Home?
I saw it finally. Yeah.
Oh, we saw it 2 days ago. We're on a roll.
But what now? Where's Nick Fury? Because now what are they setting up? And also Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. That's got my mind blown a little bit.
I'm behind on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm behind a season, I think.
I got behind. I think I'm missing one, and I couldn't really understand it this time. There's Sarge.
Got a little weird the last time I watched it.
Hopefully they tie it up because Agent Coulson is not Agent Coulson because he's still in Tahiti and something about I don't know. Anyway, it got a little dicey.
But
But then it's also now it's back to time travel with Fitz and Simmons. They have to be on two different planes because the other girl can read their mind. But now they've gone back in time to like the 1920s or something, New York. That was the end of the season. Not sorry, that didn't want to spoil it for you.
Oh, I'm not worried about that. I'm just like, wow, they went to 1920s.
But they did something with something in a time stone. No, it was the obelisks.
Yeah, those big rocks.
Yes, so they had something to do with that.
I'll be very interested to see how Phase 4 goes. The new stuff that's coming out. I think the stuff. I definitely think that the new Doctor Strange movie is going to be cool.
Yes, I'm
not 100% sure about really anything else. But I'm curious, like, what Avengers they'll do now. You know.
Well, what's
Dark Avengers? You know, like.
Well, Taika Waititi's doing the next Thor.
Mm-hmm.
And then what's her name's coming back to do something with that.
With the Natalie Portman?
Yes, that's right.
I'm curious to see if they're going to do it like
Queen Aladama. What was her name in the first? Anyway, I get. She was like she's Darth Vader's mom.
No, she was Padme, the wife.
Padme. Oh, she was Darth Vader's wife, but then Luke's mom. Is that Luke and Leia's mom? Speaking of Star Wars, look at what we did. We came full circle. I'll hold my comments.
It's what we should turn Thursday into, Hoosier. Lego and movies. Or Lego and cinema, where we're here to talk about pop culture. And...
Y'all have at it. I'm just plugging away.
I haven't talked. Charlie and I haven't talking about bunnies yet, so you know that's still coming.
Well, now you've got Back to the Future on your table.
Yep. Ooh. Trying to figure out the screen.
And he's got Lego Movie 2 poster, or is it Lego? That's the first. No, Lego Movie poster. Hoosier does on his wall. There's cinema. And so many superheroes in that movie.
When I was a
Speaking
teenager,
of Batman,
I used to collect movie posters. Something about movie posters always fascinated me.
they're not as easy to get as they used to be.
Yeah, that's what somebody was telling me not too long ago when I was talking about it.
Unless you know someone who works at the movies.
Yeah, I wish I did, because I remember when Tron Legacy came out, whatever it was, 2010. When I went to the movie theater, they had like a really big cardboard display of dude on the light cycle. It was like life size, man. I wanted that thing so bad, but they wouldn't sell it to me. I tried to buy it, everything, they wouldn't sell it to me.
Oh, well, you gotta. I heard this story. If you just go in there with a ladder, they'll let you in, no problem.
What?
Any movie, you just go in there with a ladder. You and a buddy go in there with a ladder. Say, yeah, we're here to fix this thing.
I wonder if I can get away with that, because I do maintenance for a living, so I got tools and everything. I have a ladder.
Actually, I do maintenance myself, and I went in there to I had to do a movie theater over here, and I was like, here I didn't carry the ladder, but at least I had like a fall harness on, and and a sack of tools. And I said, yeah, I'm here to do something. You know, XYZ. I'm here to change your flux capacitor.
Right.
Of course, I would say that.
All you have to do is look the part.
No, on my luck, there probably would be something that needed to be fixed, and they bring me right to it.
People believe anything if you're properly dressed.
Just get a
That
clip-
was
make sure
Charles
the clip board
Dickens'
was-
Christmas, the man who invented Christmas, I think he said. But no, I didn't get any free tickets or popcorn that day, though.
Yeah, that's the most expensive stuff.
Yeah, it breaks my heart. I did maintenance for a Toys R Us, and then 3 months later they closed it. Oh, bother.
Man, I would have been distracted, man, doing maintenance in Toys R Us.
I went in there later and I said, okay, I need those. I need that Lego sign. I need that Lego, you know, and they were like, no, we got to spray paint them and hit them with sledgehammers. And I'm like,
What?
doubt it. I guess I'll find them on eBay.
Right. I've seen a couple cool Lego display cases that have actual Legos in them that stores put out. I've seen them on like Facebook Marketplace and stuff, but man, I want a lot of money for them.
Like the ones in the poly, the plexiglass.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard
Yeah,
they're all craggled. They're all
Yeah,
glued together.
Just the last one I saw was a Star Wars one, but
I saw one that was Star Wars and the guy put it together backwards.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That was the Y one, right?
Yes.
Dude, come on, man. Did you read the instructions?
Oh. Maybe, well, you know, but some, you know how the employees get disgruntled? And they're like, okay, I'll show you.
That's a good possibility.
I don't know. I had
Make
to
me work a weekend.
I had to fix a
I'll
lot
make
of
it.
displays after they got shipped to the stores
Yeah.
because how much of a pain in the butt it is to get to order one of those and have it sent to the store in the first place. It's easier to fix them.
I mean, it seems like that would probably make more sense anyways. But I don't know.
I finished the undercarriages.
Nice. That's smooth looking. I like that yellow too.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
Yellow.
Oops.
Now it's deciding whether I want to start on another one.
I'm getting kind of hungry. I think I need to go eat something. I haven't eaten since I've been up.
Brick Hive, what is that set to your right? Looks like you're right.
This?
Yeah.
Assembly Square?
Oh, okay, very good. It's on my shelf. I haven't built that yet.
Yeah, I've been building it for like 2 weeks now.
I need to get
I
busy.
don't think it's been full 2 weeks, maybe. I don't know, but
Yeah, but you work on it a little here and a little there.
yeah. Yeah, during the week I don't get to work on stuff as much. until a little later in the evening.
I feel you. I've been waiting for my Duplo to finish my shed. Because you gotta have a little more wall distance. I'm kidding,
Yeah,
of course.
I was pretty fortunate to have this room to do what I want with.
See, after that, what else? What do you got going on after that? Corner garage?
No, I have a bunch of stuff that I bought like when we had all those clearance times over the summer.
The best
So
time.
I think this is the next one I'm gonna build.
Oh yes.
And
The
then
Corner Cafe?
Huh?
I'll be right back.
What's that one called?
That is the Townhouse Pet Shop and Cafe.
Yes, I don't think I have that.
It's pretty nice.
It's you could make that modular. I was after that.
Look at that's pretty cool. I'm trying to get it out of the light. Dang it. There you go. That
Yeah.
hot dog thing there. That's pretty cool.
That's is it past 10:30? Are the kids in bed? I was gonna say that's a I can't do that.
I don't know. This is not my live stream, so I want to tell you.
I have to. I need filter.
So something that I'm kind of interested to see how I'm going to do it is I got 2 of these.
Yes.
Because I wanted to, make it bigger. So I'm kind of wondering how I'm gonna do it yet.
It's possible.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of different ways. I just haven't decided what's gonna probably look the best that I want. But yeah, and then I got the new it's not the firehouse, fire station that came out. And then I got the Creator roller coaster. And
that roller coaster's a bear.
Yeah, it's and then I got, even though the door just fell off, I got another one of these Creator I think it's called the Sweet Shop. I have to look at the name.
The blue
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, this piece
That
came
sounds
off.
right.
Yeah, it's got like the display thing with all the sweets on it,
Cupcakes.
Like a 3-in-1 too.
Yeah, it's a 3-in-1.
Yeah.
So I remember that was on clearance for, I don't know, it was really cheap. So I was like, man, I'm gonna get another one and either build the other, the other set you can build with it, or make this one bigger. Because all of my buildings in the city, I've been doing one at a time slowly, but I like to, close up the backs. So sometimes when I close them up, it'd just be like kind of like a solid piece, and then sometimes I'll make it so it's a modular. But yeah, I this really bugs me.
Yeah. I've seen some stuff. There was on what are the 2 kids? I say kids because I'm like old, but they had like Diagon Alley, and this woman made these like what you had there, but she had it hinged to where, say, that situation there where you want to put the back on it, but still hinged to where you could still do the playability, do some more placement, and then make the back wall something completely different. So, and then, but it was just, but still be able to truck it down to shows. Have you done shows? Have you done a display at a show at all?
No. I will eventually.
Yeah,
with my Star Wars mock that I'll be doing eventually.
absolutely. We've got a lug here local, and we've just now got two guys. One guy's doing like Tatooine, and another guy doing Hoth, and just blows my mind.
Yeah, dude. There's
when you commit to something like
there,
that.
man. I mean, some people, it just like, because I like to draw too. So, but I see people that have artwork that, it's almost genius level. And that's how I feel like with a lot of these Lego mocks too. Like some of them are just so incredibly detailed or like big, epic, like, it's almost like I'm even, before I even start on the creativity part, it's like, man, that is a lot of pieces. That's a lot of pieces, man.
And some of them, I mean, live by Bricklink. I think I've done maybe one Bricklink order for an airplane that a piece of an airplane that I didn't have. And now I've sort of dialed back a little bit. But
when I first started buying stuff for the city and first started putting the city together, I made quite a few. Basically, mostly for sidewalk pieces.
Yeah.
It's so much sidewalk.
Charlie, what's your secret?
What secret is this?
How do you stay off of Bricklink?
Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
Don't tell him.
It's already too late. Tell the new people.
Hooters gone too far.
I guarantee I've gone too far.
Well, but he was just talking about the sidewalk pieces, and you're in an RLUG, registered Lego users group, so you can do bulk lug or lug bulk and get those sidewalk pieces. I've just
that's not true.
Well, it's when I came out of Dark Ages, I was in a decent job. I had a little bit of mad money, and I started eBay and sniping things. I started there, and then eBay got too expensive, and my inventory got too large. Luck behold that Kmart went out of business.
I'll come cut down on your inventory.
Well, you've got one of my Chase McCain's here, and I'm still a little bitter, but I'm okay with that.
Dude, Bricksomniac says my mama says Bricklink is the devil.
Bricklink. I mean, now if I were a bona fide artist, for a commission project, then I could see it. But I'm just, a blue collar, work a day. Here's what I got. But in my work a day, I'll hit Walmart clearance. I'll hit Goodwills. I'll hit peddlers malls. And between, I'm here in Louisville, so between Radcliffe, Kentucky to Clarksville, Indiana, and parts between, I'll find just honeypots and get a good stack.
You're not going to be allowed to come to Indiana anymore. So I'm going to have the police.
Were you gonna revoke my privilege?
Yeah, you're cutting into my pieces, man.
But you got yours, I got mine. So I got the Lego store. I'm kidding.
I'll be there in the morning.
Well, you got Andrew, and Andrew lets you behind the counter.
Yeah, I guess can't argue with that, can I?
You can't argue with that. Now, Adam, I'll do work on the slide. And, he takes me to the back room and say, oh, well, I got to do this and part this out. And I'm like, well, man, put it in my basket.
We know what he does when he takes you in the back room.
So, and so you got and you find what you can find. I mean, most of my good trains I got off of eBay, and luckily my wife was kind enough to, ferry a couple things and carry the VIPs. But
Well, I have two toy stores basically within about 20 to 30 minutes from me. I have two. I'm very lucky. I got two Lego stores really close to me, and then I got But the two toy stores, they both have like giant bins in the middle of the store, just full of random Lego, and you can grab a cup or a bucket and fill it up, and it still costs a few dollars, of course, but it's still cheaper than
Okay, so where is this?
What the stores?
No, you don't tell me, because then you're going to give it up, and then I'm going to be there.
Well, I don't know where you live at, Bluegrass, but I'm in Maryland, man.
Oh, Maryland. All right. Well, I'm planning a trip to Maryland.
Really? So,
What's going on, Howie?
Howie.
But no, we have we have what are they, just like mom and pop shops. We've got on my side, I'm in Louisville, and then he's in Indiana. So,
well, one of them you guys might know because he's pretty popular amongst the AFOLs and lugs. It's Classic Plastic Bricks. Have you guys ever heard of him?
I have no clue who that guy is.
I have not heard of that.
Okay, because I know Iceberg Bricks knows who he is. And I feel I know Iceberg knows him, and I've met the guy a few times because I've gone to his store. But yeah, I know he's pretty popular. I mean, I know he's at like a bunch of conventions and stuff like that. But yeah, that's one of them.
Hey, the next time you go in there and buy something, ask him if you can get a deal on it because you had to pay for gas.
Are you talking to me, Hoosier?
Yeah.
Oh, like if I go there to that store?
Yeah.
I'll ask.
No, don't. It'll bring back bad memories.
They're pretty cool there. The dude usually gives me a deal because when I go, I don't just buy like a minifigure. I usually spend $50 to $100. So he gives me a deal. He gets condenses a lot of stuff for me. But yeah, it's a cool store. It's just interesting, you got to be real crafty with Lego. Whether it's those types of mom and pop stores. Sometimes it's the Lego store or online. Most of the time for me, it's Walmart, Target. Occasionally, actually, there's so many places I'll go and I'll actually look to see if they got Lego. They got Lego at Kohl's now.
Especially with holidays. The holidays coming up, Kohl's they're stocking. They're stocking up.
Oh, Amazon's another big one, of course. A lot of stuff I've gotten from Amazon.
Well, now I'm a little upset. I am up to my neck here in just apparently Lego itself is wanting you to recycle brick. So apparently,
before you go into that,
yeah,
Charlie, don't do it.
Okay, I won't. No, I won't let them know. Don't let them know.
Donate.
Don't let them know. You're right, and I won't. But I'm hot about that. But it's all the same.
Here's my feelings on it. They want you to donate your brick, or recycle your brick, or whatever it is.
Send it back,
so they can send it here, or they can send it there.
Well, they say it's for a charity.
Okay, which is a great thing.
I agree, sure.
But how many Lego stores are there?
Not enough.
Every brick that hits the floor out of the pick-a-brick wall gets swept up and thrown in the garbage.
Yep. Oh, and then spray painted and smashed with a sledgehammer.
But that's the thing I don't understand. So they throw those bricks away, But how do they know? Like, if I donated bricks, like, why would they keep my bricks not knowing where they've been, but they're going to throw their own that fall out of the picker brick wall away? You know what I mean?
Exactly. We've all had bulk bins that's so nasty. When you get to the bottom, you don't even want to touch it.
So yeah, I don't understand that logic. I mean, unless I'm missing something, but I mean, and look, if Lego, I always say this, man, I have no problem with companies and corporations and all that making money and making profits. I have no problem with that. But there's a point, where it's like, okay,
yeah, Howie's.
What are you doing, man? So if Lego wasn't as expensive, I'd be a little more inclined, but yeah.
Howie says Michael's Craft Store has a Lego section now.
I heard that.
I've been seeing on Instagram, people's been finding the Toy Story 4 sets dirt cheap at Michael's.
Interesting.
Like some of the,
I'm looking for a Duke Kaboom.
Like some of the $20 sets, the $20 sets or whatever, they're finding them for like $4, $1.
And Michael's got a coupon.
I've got a gift card for Michael's.
Oh shoot!
I know where Brick Hive and Charlie are going tomorrow.
Oh no, I gotta pay the bills. But well, I don't know if it's on my path.
Well, if you get Duke Kaboom, you got to make sure you get the Canadian flag 2x2 circle disc.
Well, that, and actually, there's a bunny in that, and there's a bunny in that.
I know, a big bunny.
And a big bunny, and I need that. I need that bunny to put it in a stocking. And my wife's gonna watch this later. So, Merry Christmas! Trying to find that bunny. But yes, I agree that. I mean, what exactly is that going to end? What's that? I think the end is, like Facebook Marketplace.
Well,
I've got a couple of good deals on that.
But what are they doing? They're like, we're giving them to them so they can donate to what, like poor kids?
You basically something about you, right?
Well,
what you said without saying
a little more affordable and more kids can buy them.
Well, but then and
I'm just being a butthead.
Yeah, well, it's the devil's advocate to say, the people that, people say okay, so when you go to the register and you're checking out and you've got some clearance stuff in your bag, and they're like, wow, they're so expensive. And then if you look but they're not people like us to say there's actually cheaper now than it used to be.
Right.
And also the return on investment is better than gold. So
I have no problem donating. Lord knows I donate a lot of stuff through the Holland and Ballin auctions.
Well, we donate a lot of stuff to our, just like, I don't know. I'd have to ask my wife. I don't know if it's Salvation Army or what, but like we donate clothes and stuff all the time. Toys, like my daughter had and all that.
Yeah.
I don't see how, as a company, you can ask somebody to donate stuff that you throw away if it hits the floor.
And not only that, and I don't want to say this just because they're making money, but again, I think it would be a little different. It was just like a mom and pop shop compared to a multi-billion-dollar, company. And look, Brixania, that's a good point too. Like, basically, we send them free bricks and they get a tax write-off. Well, I mean,
depending on your, but then sometimes depending on the IRS, you're actually limited to only $500. Depending on your CPA who can get you, this is what they do with these when they show the cars and stuff. I'm self-employed. I file my taxes as a self-employed sole proprietor. And so it's the limit of $500 deduction.
But
The thing about the donated bricks is that how do you? There is no infrastructure. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying Lego's a Dutch-owned company anyway, so I don't even know how the tax thing would work with them anyways.
Well,
Unless we're talking about like the individual stores or something. That's but
oh, thank you.
Hey, hold on a second, Charlie. Howie, while I got you in the chat, buddy, I've been meaning to send you a text message and I keep forgetting. Those original measurements on those vinyls will be just fine. 2 inch by 2 inch. All right, go ahead, Charlie. Sorry, buddy.
Oh no, I was thinking it's so new that well, with so for instance, we had a couple things here local. So one, we were trying to do that tree. I'll get back to the tree for the lights up Festival of a Tree and Lights. That turned into a thing. The other thing, there are other charities that would better benefit. One is Aiden's Lego Legacy here locally through a children's hospital that benefits children with cancer. What was the other one? MS. There's been research with MS individuals, and so one of the new sets, like something or other, donating new sets, both in Aiden's Lego Legacy and this other charity that will be national here, we hope, for multiple sclerosis, excuse me, that would better benefit from newer sets. So how about it, Lego, just donate new sets to some of these things versus, okay, here, something about that program is you go to their website, you print out a sticker, you put it on a box, they send it there. And now who is the recipient? How do you register? Because I could be a charity myself. You follow me? This is what happened with this Festival of Tree and Lights, is that we were contacted to basically decorate the tree with various Lego ornaments. And at the point where, okay, if the price is set by a committee that says, oh, well, that's a $50 tree, it's just nothing, covered in plastic toys. Mm-hmm. And then say some speculator says, well, oh my God, there's like $500 in Lego on that. He buys it for $50. It's on eBay. Oh, look, I got all these Christmas ornaments I made out of Lego. So, this is where it's just, let's keep it to marketplace, and I think that realistically, anybody who knows about this, it's barely a wedge to say you're still going to be able to get it off marketplace. I mean, I've got so many good buys, and especially friend sets off marketplace that, and even like repeat offenders to say, oh, well, how much for this? How much would you give me for this? And I'm like, well, I'm sorry, that's Mega Block, so that's not my deal. And then, so anyway, I'm starting to get, getting out of form here, but what I would say is that it's cool if it's set up, but at the same point now, what you'll find, again, the speculators that do happen, but it could be a good thing in a small quantity.
I guess time will tell, huh?
Yeah, well, it's like, okay, what are these registered? Who is the recipients? You know, and it's like the research on who is actually getting
I don't
these
know
bricks.
details about it yet.
You know, if it's like, say, a school district, you know, I think they were talking about boys and girls clubs, you know, after school programs. I'm okay with that. Something I'm getting learning more about is the First Lego League. And even at that point, there was this maker fair here locally. And I asked them, and I said, well, do you need like parts? And heck, I've got parts.
Yeah.
And could probably do some outreach with that. And they're just like, nope, we don't need parts. I'm like, really?
They just want sets?
They've got a whole, they get sets like, what's the word? They are limited to what they are allowed to use. So it's like they already have what they need. They use the Eve. And so some of the rules of their engagement are you can only use these parts. And so there's a set list, how many parts of each for the robots, and, you know, designated tasks.
Mm-hmm.
So if you were to sort of, you know, open the strike zone a little bit,
Yeah.
then it could cause some problems. And, well, at any rate, Hoosier.
Yes, sir.
So that was 16 curves.
Something like that.
Yeah, I'm getting too heady on that, man.
I thought it was 12.
Now, Charlie, I got plenty of curves. If you just bring straights.
Straights. All right.
Well,
Straights I got.
Boys
And
and
like
girls,
most of my straights I got off eBay.
we are over the 2-hour mark.
Yeah, I got food. I'm starving.
I think I am going to call this one a end.
It was great chatting with everybody.
Oh yeah, this was very fun topics.
I agree.
I appreciate everybody coming and hanging out.
Thanks for having me, Hoosier.
Well, where's Brick Vibe? This was like, wasn't this his slot, or am I talking out of turn?
That Dad.
Okay.
Oh, Charlie, you're so behind. So behind. Charlie.
I am over here. I'm catching cans of corn.
Dude, that's funny.
I'm not going to say it died, but let's just say it's
That's all you got to say. That's all you got to say.
It's dead until further notice.
That's all you got to say.
All right, well, I'm out of here.
Keep it live for the Brick Vibe. Keep it live for Brick Hive.
You guys have a great night.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Have a good night. Talk. Good chat.
Let's see how long it takes at the end this time.